Here I am today in Hillside Fire Department, part of Rhinebeck, with Dennis Mcguire. Dennis, when did you join the fire department?
In 1961.
That was a good year. Why did you join?
Because my whole family, my father and two brothers, my mother was in the auxiliary.
Wow. So you second generation firefighter?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As a member, what was your most unique experience?
I just happened to be coming from court as a New York State trooper, because you're always a fireman, and we were dispatched for two young children electrocuted in the bathtub, and I happened to be within 500 feet of the building coming back to Rhinebeck Barracks. And I ran in, and the two kids were in the bathtub, and so they had pulled the mother's hair dryer into the bathtub, and I unplugged the hair dryer first and brought both of the children out and gave them CPR, and they lived.
Oh my God, God bless you, man. God bless you. Wow. What was the biggest fire you ever fought?
It'd probably be Scheffler Lumber Company in Red Hook. And we had some big ones here, and we did some big ones in Rhinebeck and Hyde Park. As you see the vacant corner in Hyde Park down there now, we had a fire right in the building next door to it.
That's where that big parking lot is now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah. What was the most serious incident you ever participated in?
Well, I had 9 life-saving experiences. One of them, we were called for a young lady was found down on South Mill Road, and I went there as a fireman, and we found out it was a homicide, and then I turned in from the fireman to the state trooper, and it took 10 years, and I finally got the bad guy to admit that he is the one that did kill this young lady. So it brought peace of mind to the family.
Wow, that is amazing. What is the biggest difference you have seen in the fire department from when you first joined in 1961 until today?
I think everybody is suffering the same way as manpower to get the young people involved in the fire department service and show them how the importance of this is.
Okay. And they don't have that today?
Not as we used to. When we were in high school, because we came in when we were 16.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't wait. You'd be down here when you're 15 and what, because you got all the details, washing the fire trucks, cleaning the firehouse and all that, but you couldn't fight fires because you weren't 16 yet. So
Great rite of passage, huh?
yes, sir.
What is the difference you've seen in the equipment during your membership, like the turnout coats, the hand tools and all those other things?
Well, we had aluminum helmets that looked like a forest ranger helmet. We had rubber raincoats with the Hillside on the back, and we had the pull-up boots. Equipment-wise, I've seen we put an addition on the firehouse here because we happened to get a ladder truck, 65-foot Memco ladder truck. And we happened to be the only fire department between the city of Poughkeepsie and the city of Hudson with a ladder truck.
No way. Wow.
So we were called pretty much all over the place with that. It was on a 37 Mac open cab. And as you know, New York, you didn't want to go to too many fires in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
So then that broke down, and we put it on a 60 Dodge with a cab on it. and we ran that for a while. And then Hyde Park got a ladder, Rhinebeck got a ladder, and now Red Hook also has a ladder. So we went out of the ladder business and we went into rescue utility.
Okay. Did you ever ride the back step of an engine?
We used to ride on the back step, get up on the back step into the hose bed, and pull the coat off the railing, because the coats at the time and the boots were on rails on the side of the fire truck.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to lay in the back of the fire truck while the fire truck's going to the scene, and put your boots on and put your coat, roll over and put your coat on and hold on to your helmet.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What difference have you seen in the apparatus during your membership? Like when you first came in 1961, what kind of apparatus did you have then?
Well, we had, that was another thing too. We had an experimental tanker, a 1,200 gallon tanker. And that was called all over the place because at the time all fire trucks and fire departments usually had 500 gallons of water on it. And if you didn't have a hydrant district, we would be called all over. And now we're, everything now is 1,250, 2,000, 1,000 gallons. So.
Mm-hmm. What kind of apparatus you have today here?
We have a Freightliner, and that's 1,000 gallons, 1,250 pumps, and our tank, which we call a tanker, but it's 1,250 gallons, and it's equipped with everything foam and all the modern day things that you need for firefighting.
Amazing. Now, what ranks have you held in the fire department, either it be firematically or administratively?
Well, I worked my way up, was a lieutenant, and then I went up to a captain, and I'm presently the fire chief. I was a fire chief. This is my third round of being a fire chief.
And how many years is the term for a fire chief?
That's one of the things my wife asks. Unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
So, but still having my heart in it and not having the ability of as a young firefighter to strap on pounds and pounds of gear to go into a building. And I have done that in my life, and now on the outside as a fire chief, as directing the firefighters.
And when you joined in 1961, what was your membership like here?
We had a good neighborhood fire number of firemen that lived in the district, and then their sons also. And just between the Hobson family, as you know, the Hobson Radio and TV, they had 5 members in one house, and we had 4 members in our house. So you got 9 guys right off the bat and 2 families.
Wow. So it's a big family-orientated department, then you would say, right?
Yes, sir. And then
like many of them are.
And we at the same time we had active firemen that live right across the street here from the fire department that got the engines out in minutes.
And that is very crucial.
Oh yes.
Got to get there on time, right?
Yes, sir.
How about parades back in the day?
Oh, parades! We went all over the place for parades and conventions. We used to go to Lake George, Schenectady.
Wow.
Saugerties, all over.
Didn't you guys host a county convention for Dutchess County one time?
Yes, we did, sir.
I remember that. Yeah. We marching into the fairgrounds.
Yes, sir.
That was pretty. Remember what year that was? No, I don't remember.
No.
That's good.
But we used to have parades there every year at the fair, and then they knocked that out, and so now we had our convention parade up there.
That's good. That's good. All right.